Ekko, the boy who shattered time. One of the coolest champs in all of League of Legends, but also one that represents a challenge when trying to come up with a playlist that goes well with his theme. Let's face it, Ekko is pretty cool. Playing him is incredibly fun, and playing against him is incredibly frustrating, which makes him one of the most popular champions in the game. But to make a playlist that goes with his theme, we have to look at things in an interesting way. At first glance, the main trait that pops up is his ability to alter and manipulate time. We should go from there, right? Okay, but how do we transfer that to a music genre? What music genre gives away the impression of time travel? Unless it is through lyrics, I don't know one. And I'm not saying that lyrics aren't important, but we need music that sounds and feels like Ekko. If we just make a playlist with a bunch of songs that talk about time travel, we'll end up with a random playlist with no flow or feeling. So to me, going with the time travel theme is a no-go. But that isn't all there is to Ekko. In fact, he's a much more complex character. Let's take a look at his lore and see what we can find out. Ekko is a gifted child born in the city of Zaun. His parents took quick notice of his genius and thought about giving him study opportunities so one day he could rise up to the city of Piltover. But Ekko developed a deep love for his city and even became the leader of a group known as the Lost Children of Zaun, refusing to go to Piltover and trying to advance Zaun instead. If you don't know what Zaun and Piltover are, then all that was nonsense to you. But trust me, it is a big deal. Zaun and Piltover are twin cities, but not in a conventional way. Piltover is literally on top of Zaun. The city is built over Zaun, and in a way, Zaun is built over sewage or basement. Both are highly technological and industrial cities, but Piltover has the high life, the quality of life, the wealth, the universities, all the benefits of the technology and high society, while Zaun is just manpower. It's where all the factories are, it's extremely polluted, poor, and its people are exploited to maintain Piltover's quality of life. Immediately, we can see a big inequality. It starts to make sense why Ekko's parents wanted to send him to Piltover, so he could have a better life, and his genius would certainly allow him to do that. But seeing his parents being exploited in factories, he developed a spite for Piltover, and looking at the potential that his city had, he fell in love with the city and refused to go to Piltover. And certainly, with his intellect, his ability to alter time, and the fact that he's already grouping people that think alike with the lost children of Zaun, he could have a big impact on turning the tables around.
Scared of a little revolution, Caitlin?
So, what does all this tell us? Ekko is a rebel boy taking notice of injustice, inequality, and unfairness, trying to fight to set things right, a revolutionary at heart. What does that scream to you? That's right, punk, a highly social music genre whose main focus isn't just the music, but the expression of frustration, protest, and rebellion. I think Ekko embodies that, and he also has a badass mohawk. But I think there's more to him, just punk won't cut it. What's another genre that also serves as a social expression and drives protest and nonconformity? Yes, rap and hip hop. The two genres go pretty well with him, I think. But we'll take things to the next level and mix both, and we'll go with punk rap, rap rock, and rap metal. These genres not only fit incredibly well with his rebellious tone, both musically and lyrically, they also are genres that I feel that Ekko himself would listen to. This playlist is something that Ekko himself would have on his phone. I would also like to add an experimental hip hop song here and there, to bring about Ekko's more techy side and give dynamic to the playlist. Remember, he's also a genius and technology oriented, and all of his abilities are based on a device that he created, the C drive. So I'll try to accommodate that whenever possible. As always, we're not just going to throw in songs of the mentioned genres and we're done. Each song selection matters. By the way, what is your favorite position to play with Ekko? I like him the best when he warps up from the jungle.
Progress doesn't belong to one city.
There's a band that truly embodies everything Ekko makes me feel, and I think you could just listen to their discography and it would be great for your Ekko games. I'm talking about Rage Against the Machine. They are aggressive, they are technical, they have attitude, they are the perfect blend between rock and rap, and were the inspiration of many bands to come. The lyrics are rebellious and politically charged, which, by the way, will be a common theme on this playlist, and it makes sense. Not only it is a staple of this kind of genre, but it goes very well with Ekko's lore. And the cherry on the top are Tom Morello's, the band's guitarist, effects and solos. That type of sound brings to life Ekko's techie side, and it goes very well with him. Not to beat a dead horse here, but to me, this band is just perfect for Ekko. Of the songs I picked from them, my favorite is Wake Up. It has everything we talk about elevated to an epic level, and it also has a mind-blowing groove. The opening track of the playlist is something special, since it's a cover of a Rage Against the Machine song, Balls on Parade, made by an artist that is also featured in this list by himself, and that we'll discuss later, Denzel. This cover is a match made in heaven for this list, and I think it's a great opener to set the mood. Keeping the same vibe, we have Fever 333. This is a more modern band that keeps the trend set by Rage Against the Machine. I like the rap verses a lot and they have more singable choruses. But I'll be honest, maybe it's just me, but sometimes those choruses might sound corny. But they're good and help the playlist not be monotonous. My favorite pick from them has to be the first tone. It has great production and effects, and in my opinion, is their more aggressive cut from the ones I picked. Next, we have Downset and Clawfinger, two classic bands of the genre that need no introduction. They keep high the aggression level and rebellious tone. In Downset's case, we see the scale tick to the heavier side, and in Clawfinger's case, we can hear a more industrial vibe, which aligned with Ekko's theme is most welcome. Again, in both cases lyrics keep being socially charged. If I had to pick a song from them, I'd go with the vanilla choice, and I would pick Anger from Downset, just because that opening line is just sublime. We've been exploring the rock metal genre, but until now, we've been more focused on the metal side. Let's change that and let's go to the rap end of the spectrum. Let's begin with Death Grips, and yes, it is an odd choice, but they're so cool I just had to add them. They're heavy, they have great lyrics, great attitude, great production, and I feel like Ekko would listen to them. They have a lot of chaotic and noisy songs, but I feel that those weren't the right fit for this playlist. I went with the ones that resemble classic rap the most, but they are still dark and original. If you hear the playlist and like them, I encourage you to keep exploring their music. They are absolutely awesome, but warning, it is not for the weak of heart. In this case, my favorite pick is without a doubt Beware. The chorus is dark, catchy, and I love the line, I am the beast I worship. Then we have Horror, a group that blends seamlessly hip hop with rock, punk, industrial, and even noise. Again, the atmosphere and texture that they project represents to the T what we're looking for in Ekko's playlist, with an emphasis on the electronic and technologic side of things. With them, I'll go with United States of Horror because I like a lot the beat and production. And now we got to Denzel. We needed something more hip hop and rap oriented, but that still had the punk spirit, and I think that Denzel has it. Maybe there's a lot of rappers out there that could fill this spot, but he earned it by making that awesome Rage Against the Machine cover, and his lyrics and attitude are on point for this playlist. Plus, he has a song with a feature from our final artist, JPEGmafia. I wanted to include JPEGmafia because of the experimental rap component, something I think was necessary to Ekko's playlist, but to be honest, not a lot of his songs blended in very well. I ended up picking Williamsburg, a song that I think goes well with the flow of the playlist, and left it at that. But Peg is awesome, maybe he'll make another appearance on a future playlist. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the playlist and how you would expand it. Remember to press like if you liked and subscribe for more playlists. The next one could be for your main, and rest assured we'll get to everyone's main, so keep an eye out. Thanks a lot for watching, and remember, this is just a ride.